Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So we're going to go ahead and hop right into it. And this one is going to be against Yates, another random person offline. Still choosing the team there. And so I'm going to be bringing the same team that I have been bringing the past several games. We're going to go ahead and take a look and see what he's using here. So, looks to be a pretty strong team there, pretty meta, a couple of pretty big threats. So what do I want to lead with here? I think I'm just going to lead the Snorlax. And we'll go ahead and see how that works out. So there he is. And he is going to lead with the Toxtricity amped form. So I do have the Snorlax. That is good since I am a special wall. Shouldn't be too much he can do to me. So I think I'm just going to body slam him and see how much that does. This thing is kind of bulky, but oh, he's going to Volt Switch. So not going to do a ton, but he is going to get the pivot. So hopefully he doesn't bring in the Dragapult. That would be bad. But he brings in the Galarian Corsola, which is actually equally as bad. So I'm not going to do anything there with the body slam. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Yeah. I think I'm just going to come in with my Duraludon, the Tower of Power, get my rocks up. And he's just going to go ahead and get his Stealth Rock up, so there you go, or there I go. I'm just going to go ahead and throw my Stealth Rock up. No reason not to. And he is going to Will-O-Wisp. Not a big deal since I am a special attacker. But I'm going to be taking a little bit of residual damage from that. So I do take the burn damage, and now I think I'm just gonna Dark Pulse, see how much damage I can get on this thing. I am max special attack, but even so, that only takes him down by about a third, and Cursed Body is gonna trip to disable it, so that kind of sucks. And there's a Strength Sap, so that also sucks. And that's gonna cut my physical attack, doesn't matter, and give him all his HP back, so that kind of sucks. But maybe I can do something else. So we'll swap out into the Foxy Lady, the Thievul. And I do take the Stealth Rock damage, and he's going to go for a Nightshade. That's going to take 50 HP off me. So I can definitely get one nasty plot going here. And then we'll see what he's going to do. So that's going to give me that +2 special attack. And he's going to Will-O-Wisp, so that's fine. So I'm burned. Let's see. I think I'm just going to go for the Dark Pulse and see how much damage that does at +2. Should do a lot, even if this thing is max special bulk. So let's see how much it does. That's going to take it out. Okay, so it was definitely more. Well, that was a crit actually, so who knows if it was bulkier on which side, but that's going to take care of that thing, so that's one big threat out of the way, big annoyance. So that'll drop him down to 5 Pokemon, so that's good. Take more burn damage. And he's switching the Sylveon. So I probably, he's going to take the Stealth Rock damage. I probably only have one turn left here anyway. So he's not going to want to play around with a +2 Thievul, so I'm just going to Hyper Beam for max damage. And see how much it does at +2. Boom. Drops him down to about a quarter. But is not enough to take him out, and the Hyper Voice will surely finish me off from that range. But that's okay, Thievul did its job, put a big dent in the team, that's what I like to see. So that'll drop me to 5 Pokemon, get that Leftovers recovery on his side. And I'm gonna come in here with... I think we'll come in with the Galarian Rapidash. And I'll take the rocks. Just gonna go for a Psycho Cut here. Seems like the safest play. I am max attack with a Life Orb, so if he stays in, it should definitely finish this thing off. From that range, I would think. And if he switches out, should get a decent hit on anything aside from the Corviknight. So he's just going to stay in here, and the Psycho Cut will surely take this thing out from that range. So that'll drop him down to 4 Pokemon, so that's good. I'll take some Life Orb recoil damage. And let's see what he wants to do now. So he's going to come in with the Cinderace. So this thing will definitely outspeed me, which is not good. Do I want to try and save Rapidash? I don't think I can take a hit. Probably can't take a hit from this thing. Let's switch into Rotom Wash. Seems like a relatively safe switch for this thing. See what he's got in store. Take the rocks. A Pyro Ball. Kind of figured that was going to happen. And it did do quite a bit, but I'm still sitting a little above half, so that's good. And I do have the Leftovers recovery, so that's also good. And let's see. Probably not going to stay in here, but I think I'm just going to go the Hydro Pump. No, he's just going to U-turn. That actually did quite a lot. Leaves me at about a third. So let's see what he wants to bring in here. Probably the Dragapult. But whatever it is... Oh, no, the Toxtricity. Hopefully I can take... He takes the rocks. Hopefully I can hit this Hydro Pump. And I do, so that should do some good damage to this thing. And it actually takes it out, so that's great. So that'll knock that thing right out. And that'll drop him to 3 Pokemon. So I'm not really sure why he brought that in there, since the Dragapult would have resisted both my stab moves. Maybe he's over-predicting there, I don't know. But either way, that worked out great for me, so no complaints. Now the Corviknight's going to come in. So... Yep. So he's got 3 left to my 5, so that's nice, even though I'm getting a little worn down. I guess there's no reason not to just Volt Switch here. So I do outspeed him, that's nice. And the Volt Switch is going to knock this thing all the way down into the yellow, so that's also nice. And what do I want to come in on this thing with? Just come back in with the Duraludon, I guess. Not really sure what he can do here. Body press, so it does do quite a bit actually, but he's going to take the Rocky Helmet damage, which is nice. That'll put him down into the red. And then he regains some health with the leftovers, and I take some burn damage. So it looks like I only might have about one turn left with this thing anyway. I'll just go for the Dark Pulse. I don't know really who's going to be faster here, I'm not sure. I don't really have any speed investment. But he might not either, so we'll see. So I do outspeed him, so that's nice. So that's just going to knock this thing out, and that's going to drop him down to 2 Pokemon, so that worked out. And then I'm going to take the burn damage, so I'm at about a third of my health there. So let's see what he's going to do now. He's getting whittled down, so he's going to bring the Cinderace back in. Just going to click Draco Meteor. Not really going to matter, I don't think, since he should definitely outspeed me and finish me off here, but high jump kick, yeah, there it is, and that'll take me out, but that's okay. He is going to take that Rocky Helmet damage, so that's good. So that'll drop me down to 4 Pokemon, and I think I am just going to come in with the Scorch here, since he probably shouldn't have much to do to me. I'm just gonna crunch. He's just gonna Pyro Ball, but I do have Flash Fire, so that's not gonna do anything except raise the power of my fire type moves, and then hit him with a crunch, take him down by about half. So I guess we could just go for a Flare Blitz. So I guess he wasn't anticipating the Flash Fire, but I do carry it. So he's going to U-turn, which isn't going to do too much. And he's going to switch to the Dragapult, actually. So actually I should have just gone for Crunch, but that's okay. Gonna take those Stealth Rocks, and I'm gonna Flare Blitz. This should still do a lot because it's boosted, and it is almost enough to take him out actually. And I do get the burn actually, which is nice also. So residual damage, and he is gonna take the burn as I take the recoil. So I think I want to try and save this for his Cinderace, so I'm just going to switch my Rotom in here as fodder since it can't take a hit or outspeed either one of these guys. And he's going to Phantom Force actually. So, okay, sure. And he takes burn damage, that's fine. So that'll knock me out, but that's okay. Oh, it won't knock me out actually. Wow, that's a surprise. Thought for sure it would. Well, the Hex is going to knock him out, so that's fine. So that'll drop him down to just the 1 Pokemon, so that works. And then I got the leftovers. So the last Pokemon is the Cinderace. So He's definitely going to outspeed me here. I think anything he goes for is going to knock me out. Oh, but he is going to Dynamax, so I forgot about that, actually. I actually did forget that Dynamax was a thing. So there is the Dynamax Cinderace. And he is going to Max Knuckle. So that's going to knock me out. And give him that attack increase. So that'll be it for the Rotom. That'll knock me down to 3 Pokemon. I guess I have to hope that he doesn't have too much to hit my Centiskorch with here. Because actually the remaining Pokemon I have don't have a ton to do to this thing. But I'm going to Dynamax also. And we're going to... A Max Darkness won't take him out, but we're going to do a Centiferno to get that residual damage. So this actually might end up being really tight, because I think it kind of rides on the Centiskorch here, because I don't think Snorlax can take a hit from this thing after the attack boosts. And yeah, so there's another Max Knuckle. That's not going to do too much to me here, but it's going to give him another attack raise, which is not good. But I'm going to hit him with the G-Max Centiferno, which is going to knock him to a quarter, and I'm going to get that residual damage, which is nice. So I have to hope that whatever attack he has in store here is not going to be enough to take me out, because he can't take another one. Another Max Knuckle is all he's got, so I should definitely live that even at +2, and I do. And he gets another attack raise, but it is not going to matter, because another G-Max Centiferno will take this thing down for sure. And if it wouldn't, then the residual damage certainly would. So that is going to be the end of the Cinderace, and that is game. So I won that one 3-0 against Yates, but that was a good match. Interesting one. I'll take the league card and quit. Alrighty, so that is it. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, this is actually going to be the last match that I post with this team. Again, I did have a lot of fun using this team, and it actually worked out very well. But as I mentioned last time, I am going to be doing fewer battles per team to try and keep things a little more fresh, trying to change things up a little more here on the channel. So starting next time, I am going to have a brand new team for you guys. So stay tuned for that. That's it, and we'll see you next time.